Alright, today I wanted to talk about how I pretty much won this game thanks to Identity Five's new hunter-sided endgame ability. And if you don't know about it, it's called Final Deduction. It took me a whole video recording to find that out myself, so I get a little bit distracted there, but I start chasing off this enchantress. As you can see, the scan for some reason was lagging every time I chase this enchantress for the game. I just have these like lag spikes, you know, and of course I'm trying to mind game this opponent here, but that's not the point. The main point is enchantress starts off with a single stun, and I have this new endgame ability here that I really want to talk about because it's very, very hunter-sided. If you feel like hunter has just this disadvantage compared to survivors, let's just say you are going to have a much better endgame. And if you play Nightmare, who already has a pretty good endgame, you're gonna have an even better endgame. Let me just read what this ability says currently in the year of 2025. Every 25 seconds, both survivors and hunters will have their locations revealed. Survivors won't reveal their position when being chased, and they also can't see the hunter's location. This effect ends once the exit gate opens. And this is not in the Persona web from last I've checked. This is just something that you can do. I think actually it is. Hold up. Unless I'm completely like blind. Yeah, no, this isn't in the Persona web. I'm trying to look at this Reddit discussion because yeah, no, it's a normal trait that anyone could get for free, I think this person says. Yeah, it's super interesting. Think about it. It starts off with, from last I've checked, the last two survivors, or just an endgame in general. And not only that, but I've also noticed that slugging became a whole lot easier because I can just as easily leave them on the ground and they build up over time, which is wild. That's crazy. Let me quickly just double check here. I know you're very busy, you're paying attention here. Yeah, no, you don't see any final deduction here while you're staring directly at the gameplay, this is very nice GUI. Very well worked on. I'm happy to see. Look at that. And then I could tap it, and then, ooh, it blocks a bit, but that's okay. And there's two exits. Wow, okay, now that I'm happy about. Anyways, I know Enchantress is here, and I know Enchantress will give me a little stun, but I think I'll be okay because, boom, that activated addiction. Everyone's got a slow effect. Doesn't look like Enchantress got that. Hold up. Was she affected? She should. She's got panic. She had. Huh. I'm sorry. Anyways. But no. Giving the hunter this huge amount of ability, you know, especially around the end of it, just, I guess, tries to like. I guess it's mainly like to prevent draws from being such a common occurrence. Ignore that whole entire chase. I don't know why I couldn't get that. Anyways, no, it's crazy to be able to suddenly like tunnel an entire game. I saw that because of Wanted Order, by the way. But yeah, as I was saying, it's crazy to have to be able to tunnel an entire game in the base kit itself, in base game. Gravekeeper shoveling is insane. Also, I didn't even recognize that they were healing up the patient over there. I thought patient was just 99 primed or something. And also just letting you know, I didn't see any of those people. Their silhouettes are a bit notable now, but I didn't see that. Patient's birded right now, so that explains why I know I look in that direction, but still. No, and as you'll see in a couple seconds, Final Deduction activates, I think, right after this chase. I guess I threw a bird there because it was the last 3 ciphers. Anyways, Patient's not dead. Final Deduction does not activate. And I've still got 1 cipher remaining. It's pretty much over for Postman. And typically, this would just be this would be it. I guard over here, Postman finds dungeon, and then I either find dungeon or Postman gets lucky and I don't find dungeon. So what I'm doing is I'm looking around. I know most of the dungeon spawn locations, so I go here. Oh, what's this? But where's Postman? He's going for that rescue. Thankfully, teleport comes in the second, so I teleport over, and there it is. It activates. I can't look at abilities while I'm paused, but here it is. Survivor's elimination speed increased by 200 with an additional 25% elimination progress each time they are knocked down. That is evil for 1 cipher remaining. Not only that, but it activated as soon as 2 people were unhealthy and it was in the last cipher. There is no way that the survivors can win in this game scenario. They can heal themselves up, but I can slug, because you might not know this, but this is actually boosted. The ability is increased by 200%. Each time they're knocked down, it's an extra 25. These survivors are not going to survive when I slug Patient Postman multiple times down. And they don't have infinite pickups. Once they're done, they're done. So it's just completely hunter-sided. That juke from the bird is crazy. Too bad for me. I know the strategy of pre-TPing, because if I don't snipe him and the bird goes all the way to the wall, it's just not going to work. Anyways, they're both picked up. You might say, oh snap, no, they got it, they're good. No, they're not good. Because I know exactly where they are. Every 25 seconds? Like, come on. Every 25? Gotta be kidding me. Why in the world is it that frequent, you know? Like, being able to always know where they are. And yes, 25 seconds is enough time to be able to always know where they are. No, you didn't see that wrong. Because he's got knocked down so many times, he's instantly dead. No need to rage quit. He's gone. It's insane. This is good for me. I'm pushing rank. I'm gonna be like 1 nightmare real quick, but that's not the point. That's not what I was trying to talk about. That's not a good thing. What I would do, honestly, either swap wanted order with it or impact. What does impact even do? Being hit by normal attack, including self-healing. Self-healing timing. Healing time for survivors after being... So self-healing time and just healing time. Okay, no, never mind. I was like, what? What? That's not the point. Replace any of these outer edged ones with it. Because... Or just increase it to 45 seconds, maybe? Something that allows survivors to... Here's the thing. What if Wildling could howl and then be able to counter that? But of course, it's because it's so frequent, you're only good 1 time. Or what if when you're in an illusion state, you can... Not even then. You're wasting items. Dude, the whole point is, Identity 5's got this thing where they really want the games to either go full in for escape or full in for rescue, or for elimination. Yeah, screw it.